start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport, yeah, we go in there. The voices of young and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's we turn. Government strong, when the people speak. Solutions real, not one so weak. Talk about crime, but we talk about cure. Hope and change for rich and poor. Local news and international view. We reasoning proud and staying true. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, it's the people's turn. Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport, yeah, we go in there. The voices of young and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's we turn. Government strong, when the people speak. Solutions real, not one so weak. Talk about crime, but we talk about cure. Hope and change for rich and poor. Local news and international view. We reasoning proud and staying true. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, it's the people's turn. Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport, yeah, we go in there. The voices of young and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's we turn. Government strong, when the people speak. Solutions real, not one so weak. Talk about crime, but we talk about cure. Hope and change for rich and poor. Local news and international view. We reasoning proud and staying true. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, it's...
Good evening, Trinidad. Robert, director, we didn't hear you, eh? Right. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. What a lovely Thursday it is. Much love and respect going out to each and every one. Thank you so much, right, for joining us this evening right here on the Future of Talk. It is just about 7:35 in TNT, all right? So everybody who is at home, sitting, enjoying the, ready to enjoy the program this evening, don't worry, you're in for a real treat this evening, all right? Heavy Duty, my co-host is here. Heavy, what going on?
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon.
Heavy, good evening.
Good evening, TC. Good evening to everyone locked on to the Future of Talk. Welcome to those of you locked on GG7 channel 32, on Amplion channel, well, I can't remember what Amplion.
Yeah.
On
Can we get back? Oh, look it right below you, right below
okay,
there.
good.
Right below there.
And of course, those of you locked on YouTube via the street, the Real TV.
Real TV.
TT. Right?
Yeah. Digicel is 32.
Green Dot
is
channel 66. Airlink is 116.
All right. Amplia is 66 here.
Yeah.
All right. So you have everything there. And Showtime TV in Canada,
And the Tego
and
app.
the Tego app, right? Right, so all the handles is right below the screen there. You can get it right there where you can find us, all right? And first and foremost, let me apologize. Today we really wanted to launch What the Ground Saying. Unfortunately, at the last moment, some of the equipment was not functioning, you know, because we have not done much out of the studio broadcast. All right? So in checking and making sure the equipment was up and running, unfortunately, one very important piece of the equipment was not fully functional. So it is postponed until next week. But next week, for sure, God spare life, give us health and strength. We are going to be heading out on the street to hear what the ground saying. All right? Heavy?
Okay, so we have a very packed show for you guys tonight. I want to apologize for yesterday. Right? Circumstances beyond our control. We could not make it yesterday. But anyhow I take it, we are here.
Yeah.
Right? So, TC, a lot of things is happening right now.
Yeah, boy.
Right? And one time, no, I want to leave that for last.
You sure?
No. Matter of fact,
Heavy, let me jump straight into the heat of the thing one time.
I love
the
you.
heat, you know.
let's go to
Because we know the people, right, wants to hear and know what's going on with this whole thing that bubbling. You understand? Right there across the waters. And I know that's what you want to speak about, right? And of course, with this whole thing bubbling and the Dragon gas deal, you know, people is now saying, well, it's on shaky ground. You know, everybody's analyst now. Everybody's analyst. And you know, what is the biggest part of it? The naysayers and their conversation about Kamala and them was fighting the Dragon gas. And now, look. And then Kamala don't go on and say these things about Venezuela, if Venezuela go on to have any dealings with them with the Dragon gas deal and all this, everything. So go ahead, Evie.
So for the people who talking and busting up their mouth, right? I just want you guys to understand this. When I was on the previous frequency,
Right.
I said, right, I am not celebrating the fact that the government of the last government or the previous government losing. I'm not celebrating the fact that we lost the Dragon gas deal. Right? Because I fully understand the importance of that gas.
Yeah.
And the benefits of it to the country.
Yeah, you
I said
was
that.
one of the people who said that will do well for our finances in
Correct.
the country. Yeah, to take
So
us
I
out of
never
our-
celebrated the fact that the lost the Dragon gas deal.
Yeah.
Whilst people was hurraying and hurraying, right?
Yeah.
They didn't fully understand that Dragon gas is bigger than politics. It's bigger than PN and UNC.
Yeah,
It's a country thing.
yeah,
It's a nation building thing. It's money in our coffers. Right? So when they had to lose it, I didn't celebrate. Matter of fact, I was disappointed. Right? Because I was saying, even if it was still on the books during this UNC regime, right? Even if it was still there and the deal was still on the table during this government time and tenure, they ought to be able to manage it properly. What I was scared about was the PNM managing the resources and managing the money that was going to come from that Dragon gas.
right. The proper management of the money.
Right. Now, for the people who are saying how Kamala and them now going back to the Dragon Gas after the fight down, or they talking crap. Right? And nobody said it better than my good friend, Stephon. Director, line up the video with Stephon for me. Stephon really said this best. And I wouldn't take nothing out of it because how he said it makes so much sense that I just had to play the video and leave it, let him talk. So director, play that video for me and we'll discuss after.
The UNC make a U-turn on the Dragon Gas deal. After they bad talk the Dragon Gas deal for years and years and years, look at them now, they come and make a U-turn. Oh my goodness. Well, I thought the UNC said the Dragon Gas deal was a bad deal, a horrible deal. You see. PNM was right. All right, people, we know there's some of the rhetoric going around this morning, so let's clear the air in a very logical, factual manner. So, first thing first, the UNC didn't make a U-turn on the Dragon Gas deal. Why? Because the UNC does not grant an OFAC license. Yep, they don't grant it. That license is granted by the United States of America. Now, under the PNM, the OFAC license was granted by the Biden administration. However, when the government changed, all you remember, Stuart Young was called into a meeting with Marco Rubio, and after that meeting, the OFAC license was revoked because America does that. So now you have to ask yourself the question, why was the OFAC license initially revoked when Stuart Young met with Marco Rubio, who's the Secretary of State in the Trump administration? Why? What was discussed in the meeting between Stuart Young and Rubio that caused them to revoke the OFAC license in the first place, as opposed to what would have been discussed in the meeting with Kamala Persad-Bissessar and Marco Rubio that would have caused United States of America to say, we're going to grant you the license. All right, so we're going to reinstate the OFAC license so that you could pursue the Dragon Gas. And while we think about that, let's just get something straight and go through the history of it, right? We could have a lot of false rhetoric out there. At no point in time, right? And I want to let you hear this clearly. At no point in time did the UNC ever say the Dragon Gas deal was a bad deal. Never. The one thing that the UNC has always been is consistent with why the PNM should not have been pursuing the Dragon Gas deal. It is because Nicolas Maduro is under sanctions. Other members of his government is under sanctions. Venezuela is under sanctions. Okay? And he has been convicted as a narco-terrorist and drug trafficker by the United States government. Under the Biden administration, which was the weakest administration ever in the history of the United States of America, they had a $25 million bounty on his head. The Trump administration recently, not too long ago, raised that bounty to $50 million US, and they have, of course, the presence in the southern Caribbean waters. But let us make it clear that the PNM administration, through Keith Rowley and Stuart Young, was pursuing this deal by going down to Venezuela to cut a deal with Nicolas Maduro, who is under sanctions and deemed a criminal by the US government, who is Trinidad and Tobago's greatest ally and largest trading partner. Now that has been the issue that UNC raised. You cannot do business with this man because you're going to run the risk of Trinidad and Tobago being sanctioned. Because if you cut a deal with this man, which they did, and it was under a non-disclosure agreement, so nobody know what the specifics of that deal was. We do not know if that deal and the specifics of that deal was laid out to Marco Rubio when Stuart Young met with him, and that the specifics of that deal did not meet the pleasure of the United States of America at that time, or they did not agree to what was in that deal at the time. We do not know. Okay? But I'm saying there was a deal and it was under a non-disclosure agreement, and if the US is looking on, you cutting a deal with a man for this dragon gas where he is going to be profiting and benefiting. But this is a narco terrorist. So essentially what you would have been doing is funding his narco terrorism. And that has been the issue raised by the UNC, and that's a logical one. Anybody who want to argue that point is an idiot. All right? So let's fast forward a little bit. Donald Trump wins the election in the United States of America. You see, we must understand, right, how things play out. A couple weeks after Trump wins, what happens in Trinidad and Tobago? Anybody? By a show of hands? Keith Rowley, who was the then Prime Minister and leader of the PNM, suddenly made a decision to step down as leader of the PNM. Has anybody ever asked the question as to why? It can't be because he's tired of politics, because he's still commenting on all these issues that are taking place. Right? So Rowley steps down and appoints Stuart Young. Stuart Young goes to meet with Rubio, and we know what happened there. I don't mention that already. Boom! The UNC win the election. What happens after the UNC wins the election? The United States of America, like I said previously, raised the bounty on Nicolas Maduro, because Maduro, of course, trying to infringe on the Essequibo Range, which is owned by Guyana. Guyana have rights to that, and he's trying to go down inside of there and claim what is not his. So for all intents and purposes, Maduro is a problem. Attach that to the fact that the elections in Venezuela has been questionable. For the last 2 elections, it seems that he stole it. So the US may have an agenda of trying to remove the Maduro government from Venezuela and then put somebody there who is going to see eye to eye with the United States agenda. So they send the Navy down into the Southern Caribbean and under the guise, or maybe the genuine issue of drug trafficking. Okay? What does our Prime Minister do? Well, plain and simple, she comes in our post-cabinet and she says very plain and simple, she fully supports the United States of America with their actions and their agenda in the Southern Caribbean. And she takes a firm stance against drug traffickers, the people that smuggling guns and drugs into the country, and human trafficking and narco-terrorism. She takes a firm stance on that, much to the displeasure of some CARICOM nations and, of course, the opposition. So she consistently supports the United States of America, even when they blow boats out the water, alleged to be drug traffickers. She doubles down and she said that drug traffickers kill them violently because they're up to no good, they have evil intentions, and it's hurting the people of Trinidad and Tobago. She put in Trinidad and Tobago first. The nonsense had to stop. All these illegal guns and ammunition and drugs that come into the country, Trinidad will no longer be used as a transshipment point for those things to the United States of America. Then what happens? After she doubled down in Trinidad and Tobago, to much criticism and the experts, she flies off to United Nations General Assembly, where she stands her ground, no pun intended with the legislation that come in, but she stands her ground and she says it in front of the United Nations that she fully supports the Trump administration in the actions down in the Southern Caribbean, where they're taking on the drug trafficking that coming out of South America. After she says that at the UN, she gets invited to Washington, D.C. Right? Now, could that be after, or maybe that was on the agenda during this trip? She gets invited to Washington, D.C. to go meet with Marco Rubio, the same man that Stuart Young met with, but Stuart Young somehow, when whatever happened in that meeting, managed to get the OFAC license revoked. So, our Prime Minister now, she goes there. The U.S. sees her as an ally. The U.S. sees her as supporting their agenda. So what do? The talks start on security and otherwise, and the energy sector comes up. Boom. But you know what? We could deal with you because we see an eye to eye with you, so we're going to grant you or re-grant you or reinstate the OFAC license so that explore the Dragon Gas field. But we have to do it in a way that it is not going to benefit Nicolas Maduro. So having said all of that and given you the layout from start to top, there was no U-turn. If there was any U-turn, it could not have been from the UNC, because like I said at the start of this video, the UNC does not grant an OFAC license. The United States of America does that. So if anybody made a U-turn, it was the United States of America, because the current government that we have in TNT is one that they see or feel that they could trust and they could work with. And that's what it is. It's as simple as that. One political party wanted to deal with a criminal, and the next political party wanted to deal with the police. Now, I know people go say, well, you know, police and criminal, same thing. Listen, regardless of whatever position you take, the United States of America is your #1 trading partner, and they are the world police. They call the shots. And if anything happens in the Caribbean or anything happens in Trinidad, it is the United States of America that come in to rescue us. As a matter of fact, the United States of America would have more investments in Trinidad and Tobago than Venezuela. So if you ask me which side of the fence I on, well, I stand up for the red, white, and the blue. I back in the States any day. All right? But you got to give Kamala Persad-Bissessar credit for the strategy, the narrative, and the negotiations in order to get the OFAC license reinstated so that that Dragon Gas is back on the table. Nobody ever said it was a bad deal. The issue was you're dealing with a criminal. All right? And let me don't forget it, and I must mention this. The Gulf Stream. You think the United States of America don't know how much trips that the Rowley administration made down to Venezuela, on meetings they had with Nicolas Maduro and his government? You think they don't know that Delcy Rodriguez aircraft landed at Piaco during COVID-19 when our own citizens couldn't come into the country? You think they don't know that Keith Rowley and 5 members of PDVSA had a meeting at the Diplomatic Center? You think they don't know about the Gulf Stream that capsized with all that oil? You think they don't know where that was coming from, and probably you think they don't know who it connected to? Because you had to admit that it was pretty strange. Maybe you didn't check it then. But as all of this unfolding now, you've got to admit it's pretty strange and coincidental that Keith Rowley will just suddenly resign, step down as Prime Minister, and say, well, look, he not contesting the general election again, just about a week or two after the administration changed in the United States of America. You know what I mean? Just things to think about. But once again, finally, there was no U-turn. Well, let's stop playing that narrative. You're embarrassing yourselves.
Oh, yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport. Yeah, we go in there. The voices up young and elders too. Solutions rising.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Killman is a real dog, you know. Killman is a real dog out here. Nah. That's what you saying he do? After he talked that big game and nothing? If you search up red flag, you will see his face with. I don't understand.
But he didn't do nothing wrong.
But how you know he do nothing wrong?
Because I could see it. You just have an opinion and you voice your opinion to your friend and making him man look like a dog.
But he's a dog.
Because you say so.
He's a dirty dog. You know the backstory here?
But if the same way you going on where you're saying and I going on where I say it, I have a different opinion to
Yeah,
you.
but that's my opinion.
Well, I'm not saying you can't have your opinion, but your opinion is wrong.
But you know what is my next opinion? Why you minding my business?
Because you're talking loud, your business is we business.
Why I don't understand only.
You
I
could have
say,
managed,
I
and
just
you
talk
could have
it,
managed
I
to
say,
talk on it.
Coming your way every Tuesday and Thursday on Real TV from 6 to 7:30 p.m. It's not just love. It's not just reality. It's love versus reality. Expect the passion, the drama, the twists you never saw coming, and the moments that make you question, is it true love or just reality biting back? Only on Real TV, where reality hits different.
Welcome to the Power Play, the most exciting period in sport. Join us every Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. as we bring to you all things sport. We break down football, cricket, basketball, all the latest sports in the Caribbean and of course across the world. Right here on Real TV, your station for local sport. Real to the heart, local to the core.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC. Now it's yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop. This is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Keeping the reason. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport. Yeah, we go in there.
Right, so we back heavy, and director, you could have take down the in-house a little bit.
Yep.
Right? Right, so we back, and what you said there before you play that video is so true. That is a very, very detailed breakdown of everything that happened leading up to getting back the Dragon Gas deal.
Yep. And what
On
happened
the
before?
table.
What the PLM was doing wrong?
And a lot of people I now open to the fact that as really the government changed in America and Trump won the election,
Yep.
Rowley stepped down.
Step down. Yep. 2 weeks
and
after.
send Stuart
Stuart
Young.
Young, yeah.
And I can remember the words that Marco Rubio used to Stuart Young that day when they met. He said, I don't know if to congratulate you, right? Or to tell you,
I don't know if the
accept my condolences.
Yeah, oh, accept my condolences, yeah.
You understand?
Yep.
He told him that.
Yep. He told him that.
You understand?
So, you see, the narrative that was spewed was that Kamala fighting the Dragon Gas. Now, I wanted to watch something here. The strategic moves that the Prime Minister made in order to seal this
To
deal.
seal this deal, yes.
Or when people cussing she and Dragon, she and telling she should hush.
Hush, yeah.
When she was openly supporting Trump and openly supporting the movement against Venezuela,
Yeah.
and openly supporting the movement against the
narco-terrorism
and the
and
drug trade and all
yeah.
them things. People said, oh, they're going to bomb way up, they're going to make them bomb way up. And
But heavy, let me tell you this.
you
and I-
realize the strategic move she made?
Yes, yeah. And I want people to, because a lot of you may have missed this. I'll send something to you there, director, where you could just share quickly with Trinidad and Tobago, right? When we feel we have small drugs coming in this country here.
I done send up here already, you know.
You send it for him?
Yeah, I done send up here
That
already.
heavy, that
I was
drugs-
even up in the next hour.
Heavy, that drug, no, well, since we're here speaking about that and we're done in the next hour, we're already in the next hour, you know?
Okay.
After this hour, done is half
But
an hour.
I already wanted to take some phone calls on the
You
Dragon
understand?
Gas thing, eh?
But trust me, Heavy, that amount of drugs that they're selling in Trinidad, we really a shipment point.
But before we go to the drug videos, director,
Right, take the phone calls.
we'll take some phone calls on the Dragon Gas.
Caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good
Yes, good
evening.
evening, brother.
I want to come here on the show there.
Yes,
man,
you're live. You're
You're live already.
You're live on the show.
Alright.
Go ahead and talk.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. You are live on the program. You can go ahead and speak.
Can I be here speaking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I just wanted to find out that something over there about the road that put you all in carriage to Sand Road. You already get the road that road. You already get the road that put in Sand Road.
What? If we what with the road?
If we made any headways with regards to the road. He asked if we made any headway with regards to the road.
Well, you see, the 2 truck and my steamroller down.
Okay, the road that put you all.
Yes, caller, if we speak about it, all we can do is highlight it. We cannot, the steamroller that I bought, that is one of the old model one, that gone through. Right? Yes, I do have the material to come up on. Right? Thanks very much. Yeah, man. Thanks. Thanks.
Okay,
yeah.
caller. All we can do is highlight it.
We could highlight it, but we
can't come and fix it.
Yeah, you could really come and go and buy about 4 shovels and head up there, but at the end of the day, still.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, so we're taking the calls, Robert. Right, 744-7325.
Yes.
744-7325. That is the numbers there. You can call us. And that, as I said, that video there showed everything and verified that this drugs, that the amount of drugs coming in this country in this last piece of days there and hide out in bush. Unbelievable. Hi, good evening. Welcome.
Hi, good evening, gentlemen.
Hi, good evening.
First of the families that were
Yeah.
But the point about it is that I can understand how some big people, what is some big economics and talking some rare nonsense. They didn't understand what Prime Minister was saying all along. The Prime Minister was consistently, like she said, and she short term and then trying to save this out. Short term and then could not have got any meetings with Marcos Mutiano. He had a good meeting in Venezuela. Another Venezuela, Jamaica, and became there. They couldn't get any, the previous people who were paying $16,000 a month, US, for 9 years. And then the man was trying to get him, but couldn't democratic. So he couldn't get to someone in no way. They placed all our money behind them. But Trump never heard from them, started. But they know everything we can do, and they know that when during the COVID time, when the conspiracy TV here, they were trying to cut a deal to bring the answer oil unknown to people. But you have got common and find out on immigration what is going on. So they have removed time to this from administration started. And Kamala, this one is so brilliant. The element that is a people don't get someone kind of over ago. She look at her like a this one first come in mind. He was just she will believe to put the put it them. You know what he's talking about. The point about it is that
all right. All right, caller, bring it in for London.
Okay, brother. So you all take care and have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You understand?
Thank you, caller.
Heavy.
So, yeah.
The details are out there. Is if you want, the information is out there. Is if you want to understand what's really going on in your country. All right? All the foolishness that people talking about, oh, Kamala want Venezuela to end up here and all this foolishness.
Yeah.
Right? We all know that that is impossible. Kamala never invited America into their waters. If she support them in getting rid of drugs and human trafficking.
Correct.
There is nothing wrong with that, right? If she shows her support behind them and say, listen, I am showing my support behind them. They didn't ask to come into our waters. They are not here liming in Trinidad waters or bringing anything onto our shores.
They're actually preventing things from coming to our shores.
Right. At the end of the day, if she just show her support behind that, no problem with it. And in showing her support behind it, we are now in a better place where we can now negotiate.
Yep.
Right? To have the Dragon Gas deal come off the ground and get some money. Okay.
I have no problem with that.
No problem.
I find it's a brilliant move.
And
who vexed laws?
And Stefan made some again. All they call everyone, all they feel like now. Call everyone, all they feel like.
Who vexed laws? Go ahead. I put it on silent.
Yeah, who vexed laws? Secondly, Stefan made some points there. He made some reminders there that is very important. One of those reminders of plane landing here in the hyper-COVID and all kind of secret meetings happening, right? And they can't tell us if they was bringing vaccine, if they give us 10 bed, if they give us a tent, nothing, right?
Yeah.
But plane landing here when your family can't come home. Our ministers living here umpteen times and going up to Venezuela. Umpteen times and heading up to Venezuela and nobody cares. Nobody wants to know what's all these meetings about.
Nope.
Nobody cared. Right? So our taxpayers' money was taken to go Venezuela back and forth.
Yeah.
And we just taking that. Caller, good evening. Caller, good evening.
Good night, is calling from Toronto.
Calling from?
Toronto.
Hey,
Toronto, yes. Toronto, what's up?
Good. But I'm not telling you guys that too.
You're not getting us on where?
On YouTube.
On YouTube? You're not getting us on YouTube?
We up and running on YouTube.
No, we up and running on YouTube. Have you just check it? Have you check it again?
Just check or just go on Real TV, TT.
Okay.
Real?
I have that 2 weeks ago.
Real TV, TT.
Can you tell the director to send me the link?
Right now.
Okay.
Look, we live on YouTube, man. People watching we, man. All right, the director will send it. He will send it the link there now. Look, we live on YouTube, man. People watching. You see? Have you see?
Yeah.
We live on YouTube and it's coming in fast. You understand?
He probably went to the wrong YouTube page.
Yeah. Send him the link. He wants to listen.
Send him the link.
All right.
And when you're done, director, play the Jogs video. Over 2.9 million, I think.
No, 3 something.
I will tell you.
When it was put together, it was 3 something.
Oh, more than 3.
3.
Just so, eh?
Call. Take the call, director.
Good afternoon, caller.
Caller, good evening.
Good evening, just a little reminder.
Yes, sir.
Each one of the tickets across the fund, they have to sign an NDA.
Each one of the
meetings that he went across to talk to Moduri, he had also signed a non-disclosure agreement.
CS.
Yes.
Wow. Caller, good evening.
Yeah?
Yes, caller, good evening.
Oh, TC, good afternoon, gentlemen. Long time I hear all.
We right here, man. What's up?
Yeah, the thing you live back, but I get on and realize you only not on the other frequency. Well, I wanted to find out that just when the bus down there, that 2 foot going to go out with it.
Yeah, you know, some does lost on the way, and all all in the station, man, taking up and pulling up in their hands so and going out the door, you know. You understand? Right now, right now our police still anonymous in the Barataria station for that, you know.
I hear that scene there, they can't find it. All right, gentlemen, you have a good evening. Good to hear on the back one, man.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
All right, let's see that.
All right, so...
Is it 314 million, 0.6 million?
That's all. Director, put the video up. The Trinidad and Tobago Transitional Organization Crime Unit, TOCU unit, with the support of local police, seized over 292 million.
292 million every
Yes,
year.
I would have said
292 million
worth of Colombian creepy marijuana
Okay.
and cocaine during
What
a
kind of
major
marijuana
drug
is that?
bust in Palo Seco.
Right?
Right?
The operations
The
followed
operation followed the
arrest.
arrest of a key associate of a drug trafficking network
Right.
the day before. Officers uncovered the stash hidden in a remote forest area after overnight surveillance. In total, 1,174.4 kilograms of marijuana and 1,117.14 kilograms of cocaine were recovered.
Wow.
Combined with Tuesday's seizure, the total value of drugs confiscated over 2 days is over 314.6 million.
314.6 million dollars. Right? And that heavy
My
is
God.
a combination of marijuana and cocaine where they found it day after
Yeah.
and the day before heavy.
And the day before.
Okay. That selling here? Eh? No heavy.
I don't think Trinidad.
That passing.
Yeah,
Watch
that
out,
passing.
now some of them
Look at-
crackers
look at
bag.
that.
Some of them crackers bag will go missing sooner. Rat does it. Rat in
I
green
mean
and
to
blue.
say that amount of cocaine, we don't have all our pipers in Trinidad.
You telling me?
Yeah, we don't have
You
all our
telling
pipers
me?
in Trinidad.
You telling me?
Director-
What's at the back of that van, heavy?
Director, there's a video before the article. You can play the video with the police officers dragging the narcotics out of the yard.
Out of the bush?
Yeah. Play that video.
Look.
How much is it?
Send that one across, so. Send that one, so. You understand? Heavy. That there.
That right there is to show you guys, and this is what the fact.
And where that come from? Where it come from? Heavy, where you think it come from? Where do you believe that was made in Trinidad? Is it made in Trinidad, Heavy?
Nah.
Made in Palo Seco?
Nope.
That local?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Okay, just now. Well, all right. Then it came from Grenada.
Nope.
Heavy, Barbados.
Nope.
Made in Barbados.
Nope.
So where you think it come from? Where's its closest point from Palo Seco town?
7 miles?
Oh.
7 miles by sea.
Oh.
Straight across the Gulf of Paria.
Thank you.
Right?
Okay.
And when it reach here, it's going up the road.
Up here? That not staying here?
No, that goes straight up the road to the United States and the UK. and
Oh
all these
gosh, Chevy, look at
at
that.
places. Yeah.
That going and package out
That
properly.
drugs didn't came here for Trinidadians to use.
No.
We don't have all that pipers.
And let me tell you something. Let's be real. We don't have a cocaine market in Trinidad.
Nah, we don't have a
Right?
cocaine market in Trinidad.
We have what you call
Again.
crack. What you call crack is
Yeah.
what is sold in Trinidad. here.
And with this cocaine, we just make it into crack. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying, TC, a lot of people don't smoke cocaine again in like long. Like
Yeah.
back in the 90s and 80s
The
and
the
90s.
level of pipers going down.
Yeah, it gone down a lot. Right? The marijuana, we smoke more of that, but that marijuana is not local.
That
No. Yeah, they call it the creepy grade.
Creepy grade, boy.
That is the first time I hear about that creepy
Yeah,
grade.
boy. Director, you ever had a piece of the creepy? Alright. Ask your friend in the booth there with you. They ever had a piece of creepy, don't lie. It look like
Right,
it that blaze all the
they call it the
creepy and
grade.
the creepy grade, eh?
So Colombia and these other neighboring countries around Venezuela, they have the poppy fields. They manufacture, they bag it, and they ship it through Venezuela, through the Caribbean, to Trinidad and up.
It's easier.
It's easier that way.
It's easier to come through us and through Venezuela.
Yeah.
It's easy.
So this is the transshipment point.
Yeah.
To send it up
Bap,
the
bap,
road.
bap,
Yeah.
and up the road.
Correct.
Because of our very poor lineage. Our very poor security lineage, I should say.
And
You
not only
understand?
that, because our country is less under the radar than Venezuela.
Yeah.
Venezuela cannot do no business with certain country because they sanction. Right? So it's easier to ship it here and pass it through some corrupt politicians, through some corrupt businessman.
Yep.
Sometimes them thing going on play.
Yep, yeah. Heavy that going normal in a container and thing?
Yeah, normal in a container and ship
That
it
going
out.
normal in a container?
Yeah,
Heavy-
no checks, nothing, you know.
Heavy that going normal in a container?
A man get
No poor man are going in
a man get a bong envelope, just turn a blind eye and just close it up
Of course, Heavy.
and send it up the road.
That going normal in a container?
Correct. Correct.
The only risk for this here is the man who bringing it, the poor man who bringing it on a pirogue from so to so, you have to make about 3 trips because that ain't no one trip.
That no one trip, TC.
Right?
That no one trip.
That ain't no one trip. The pirogue could be how big that is not no one
That
trip.
no one trip.
Right?
No,
So
that-
the risk man is the man who taking it from
it
there
and bringing
to
it
there.
across, yeah.
And then that man who hiding it in the bush because that ain't no warehouse.
No. And that one man is several men.
Well, right. The team who taking it from in the bush there now to get it into the container, that is the man who taking the rest. The man who getting it in the container heavy, he pay anywhere through. It could have 20 police right there, he pay anywhere through.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, he paid it way through. Sometimes it don't even have to be normal men, you know. Sometimes police have gone
No,
collect
but
it and catch it.
but heavy, it is corrupted
Yeah.
people who holds authority taking it and
Taking it,
moving.
yeah. Yeah.
We
Yep.
know that.
Yep. Yep. I always tell people this story of a friend, a partner of mine, a police officer, a friend of mine who went to school with me, and he wanted me to highlight something when I was working on the other frequency. And he said he resigned from the police service because they were giving he and 2 other officers a job to escort a white panel van 3 times a week from a certain compound in Deep South and make sure nothing is stop it until it reaches a certain compound in Central. Right? So all they do is go down by the compound in Deep South, park up, wait till the van come out, a white panel van, and
Up
escort
there.
that van straight up till it go in the next compound in Chaguanas.
God, that,
And he say, after that, they used to go back in the station and collect the wrong envelope
you see?
from the senior.
You see?
Right? And the only 3 of them alone used to take
The trusted tree.
the trusted 3, only 3 of them alone. No other officer used to go on that run, only 3 of them alone. And I think he said at the time they stopped the van, because we want to know what is it having there if it's human. They stopped the van, and they pull out, they ask the driver, what's going on? The driver said, well, I don't know, no, they just come and pick up the van and drive.
Right.
He says, so you don't see in the back, they put a partition in the back, a piece of metal partition,
Right.
so the driver himself can't see what's inside the back there. And the back, lock. Then I kind of lock mechanism now. So nobody can open it. It can only open when it reach in the compound wherever that key to open
Let's
it.
take that call there. Let's take that call. Hi, good evening. Welcome.
Hey, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Afternoon, brother. All right?
Yeah, man.
David Douglas, man. What going on?
We good, what's up?
I did, man. I did. I listened to all your program there, boy, but that quantity, boy, that quantity is not both.
Yeah, that quantity, that big quantity, man.
That look like it's a plain drop, boy.
Plain, yeah, boy.
Yeah.
No, well, then,
I look like a plane passenger straight up.
Drop with the plane, so that's bad until the plane, they drop in.
Right, plenty.
And
That,
the ground collect it.
that is a big drop.
And then they do the transport after.
But that plane had to be a cargo plane.
A big drop.
That can't be no normal airplane. Look how much drugs is that?
Them people and them have, them have airstrip and thing, you know.
Yeah, we know that.
Right, so they had to like their craft go past and drop them things.
Right.
Well,
They had it ground to collect it.
well, we can speculate. Anyway, take it coming here.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, when it come here, no. But better we do open construction. We're going to make real money with that, boys.
No, that's not the right way, man, partner. We encouraging that.
Hey, anyway, I will take care of my brother.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks so much. Love and respect.
Yeah. So as I was saying, so my partner decided here what? He can't do this no more because it bothering him.
He bossy luck?
No, it couldn't boss the lock. It's a kind of locking mechanism where
So he just...
he can't boss
he
some
just decided
outside
to
and
leave.
say, yeah. No, he went and tell his senior that he don't want to go on that no more.
Right, no more.
Pull him off for that. So he see, I say, you sure that you want to do? Yeah, I can't do that. It bothers me. Next day, they transfer him. Blanche shares. You go Blanche shares.
Yeah, go Blanche shares and all.
You understand?
Caller, good evening.
After that, he resigned.
But you get to move. Caller, good evening.
Good afternoon, good night to you, TC, and good night to you, Harry.
Hey, what's up, Kunji?
What going on, Kunji?
Well, I just positive all the time, I just think it's positive all the time.
All
that is marijuana, the police moving out of there.
Nah.
Marijuana and cocaine.
And cocaine, it's like half and half.
Marijuana really expensive for this Christmas, though.
Yeah, well.
What?
Well, put on a few. Put on here. Put on your 8 trees. Put on your 8
Now, Kunji is a particular type of marijuana they call it the creepy, eh? I never hear what I want yet.
Oh, that's the same kind of thing that they find out in the schoolboy, that schoolboy bar. Sometime yesterday in school.
Wow.
Was it a marijuana in a bag?
Wow.
So they find out that hit the streets already. As they find out it hit the streets so fast.
You understand?
What?
You see
But
the kind?
I like the style of the take. I like the style of the take. Especially when TC was explaining the government move with Venezuela. Because I want to ask the citizens of this country, what can I say bad about Venezuela?
Nothing.
Up to now, she never said nothing aggressive or rude or disrespectful towards Venezuela. We listen to the PNN side and the Fourth Estate that doing news and saying things, headlining news that what the Prime Minister not saying. But the Prime Minister mentioned to the citizens of this country, if Maduro going to attack Guyana and the American want access to go and defend Guyana, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago is going to give the American access to defend Guyana. Why do they don't want the Americans to defend Guyana? When I hear watching the news the other day saying, fight fire with fire, the Prime Minister never said that.
Yeah.
Akash Samaru asked the Prime Minister in a news, so we fighting fire with fire. The Prime Minister said, I never said that. That made news headline.
Yeah.
Why the government, why Venezuela wouldn't want to do business with Trinidad and Tobago? Why they wouldn't want to do that? And we have good relationship, according to the PNM, we have a good relationship, Trinidad and Tobago have a good relationship with Venezuela for over 30, 40 years. What make me have a good relationship now? Remember the PNM under Keith Rowley, them spend over $20-something million to meet the American Prime Minister, Trump, the pay lobby, and they never wanted to have them to do with PNM and Keith Rowley. To even sign off that license with Venezuela. Now we have a Prime Minister, 5 months in office.
Yeah.
The Americans signed it off in 1. And I want to sign it off for that Dragon gas deal.
Yep.
Because look how fast I sign off. Why the Venezuela don't want to have business to do with Trinidad and Tobago? And all the time they want to have business to do with us. PNM people and PNM and Penny, stop spreading propaganda. Better always say things to benefit the citizens of this country. If we really care about governance in this country and care about the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, speak on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago. Go to Venezuela and tell Venezuela, no. To have business with Trinidad government. Don't try to do no cookery and back the government. If only want the best for Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, teacher Heavy.
Yeah, love and respect. I second that.
Yeah. And
If you're showing leadership, what you have to do is side with the Prime Minister, come out outright and say, listen, we are the opposition. We were making on this deal from long before, and we support Kamala Persad-Bissessar with this initiative, or the government, not Kamala. We support country with this initiative here.
So we're going for a break, and we're going to come back right after the break.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's return.
Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
Hi, I'm Minister Corey Joseph, Chairman of the Youth Empowerment Foundation. Join me every Sunday morning from 8:30 a.m. to 9 on Real TV as we challenge you, motivate you, encourage you to achieve God's destiny and purpose in your life. For prayer and counseling, WhatsApp us at 701-5555 or call 273-1998. Think big, win big, dream big. God has a plan for your life.
Your community matters, and your news deserves to be heard. From religious events and sports days to fundraisers, markets, and cultural celebrations, Real TV is your platform to share it all. Send us your announcements and let's spread the word together, because strong communities are built on connection. Real TV, real facts, real talk, real community.
Call us today at 292-6470 or WhatsApp us at 384-7142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's we. Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport. Yeah, we go in there. The voices up young and elders too. Solutions rising like.
Yep, short break heavy.
Very short.
And we are back on the inside. All right. If you want, you can call us and put in your 2 cents on the whole Dragon gas issue, alongside the amount of drugs that you're seeing passing through Trinidad.
Yep.
You understand?
But I think it have a director. There's a clip of our Prime Minister, a short clip, right? I just want to play that clip for me.
I want to congratulate the Prime Minister
Yeah, I
also
too.
on her trip to, that was when she went Washington, right?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't fly VIP. She sat on a train. She sat on a train with her team, right?
Yeah.
From New York
To
Washington.
Yeah.
She sat on a train like everybody else. She didn't fly like a dignitary. You understand? So, director, you have the clip there? Yeah, you could go ahead and play the clip, yeah.
Good night, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm so happy we've landed here in Biako. Back to work. Our team represented TNT brilliantly, and I want to thank them all. And of course, the backups in Trinidad also brilliantly. I want to thank our acting Prime Minister, Minister Thierry John. And we came back with many big wins for TNT. And in the coming days, we will roll out some of these goodies that we brought out. But big wins, I think we've done very well. So thanks to the team, and thanks to all of you in TNT. I'm so happy to be back home. Thank you, and have a great night. Thank you. God bless.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Have you just saying, no, just saying she really look very, very healthy, and her face is now fulling out and she looks comfortable. She really look pretty. I ain't going there today, have you, gosh? Still take a little thing, but I still like a one else, but or two. Or if it's three, if it's three, I take in three.
Oh, God.
You know, but nevertheless, the lady really, really, and I say this genuinely, she really looks pretty. She doesn't look miserable. She doesn't look tired. She doesn't look worn out, you know, well rested. She ain't looking sicky, like what they try to sell us heading into the election, right? She really looks good, and keep it up. Keep it up, Mrs. Bissessa, our beautiful Prime Minister. Keep it up, darling. You understand? Yeah. And she said she's back home now and ready to work, Evie. She's back home now and ready to work?
Correct. She's back home and she's ready to work.
Evie, any word on budget day?
No, not yet.
I kind of slip out that it may be next week, yeah, but I think if it was next week, they would have said something already.
I have never, in all my life in Trinidad and Tobago, have ever been so excited and anticipating a budget.
A budget? Yeah, we need a budget.
It's because, like, this is the grandfather of all budgets that ever read. Because you want to hear how they're moving forward.
This is the Bible budget.
Yeah,
this is the budget to take us.
With the country, after that 9 years of famine, chaos, travesty, destruction, you really want to know what they're going to do with us financially, or what plans they're having and what's going to happen. After that, them PNM budget with Colin Member, for 9 years you get Colin Member talking and lying in the people's parliament about where the country getting better and things looking up and everything going to be good. Lies.
Now, I'm not taking anything away from what have you saying there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not searching the programming, but yesterday, something very unusual took place in Trinidad. And it went unnoticed. For anybody who tried to use the banking system yesterday, right? You see the director done shaking his head already?
What happened yesterday?
Yesterday, the entire banking system had a total glitch. Shut down. For the entire day, anything that you tried to do, computerized,
ATM,
was not functionable. People who had tried to go and change their pension and all these things, it was a catastrophe yesterday, right, in the banking system. And it's kind of frightening Right? Because somebody said something today. Somebody said something today. Is it that money move or something, and it lasted the entire day yesterday, Nevi.
I didn't go in the bank yesterday, so I didn't
It
know.
lasted, the director is there, you see, put up your hand. You understand? It really was an all day shutdown. Whatever happened, and it came back up yesterday, and they sent out an email. They sent out an email after closing hours to tell you, well, now everything is up and functional.
Well, people go just leave and go to the ATM.
You understand? And that's frightening, eh? Because even today,
So you don't even know they get hacked.
even today, a virgin of mine was showing me his account is in minus and he's not owing the bank. His account is 3,000 something in a minus. And he's not owing the bank.
Well, you have to be careful.
You understand?
Now, Director, I don't know how much more time we have.
We have 20 minutes before the break.
Before the break,
Yeah.
I would like to play a video, Director. And someone sent this video for me, and it really touched my heart. And I think I should share this video with our listeners. Right? I think we should share this video with everyone who's listening to Real TV. And I really want to get in contact with this lady, right? Because this story here really, really, touched my heart.
Pleasant good morning all. I'll share this little story here with you all. So yesterday was my youngest son's birthday. The month before was my oldest son's birthday. And I wasn't able to provide anything for both of them. And when I mean literally nothing for both of them. Getting up yesterday, realizing that the house has nothing to eat at all. Not even to prepare a small meal for him. Gas gone, no food in the house, nothing. Get up early, and I just started praying, thanking God for a roof over our head, life itself. I broke down, crying, because in my mind it's like today is your birthday and I don't even have a meal to provide or prepare for you. What am I going to do when you get up and ask for something to eat? So I left him sleeping because I said, you know what, I won't wake him out of his sleep and knowing well I have nothing to eat. He slept around after 10. He got up. When he got up, I hug him, I greet him, we pray together. All his focus on is, Mommy, let me pray. Mommy, I love we house. Every day he just be repeating this. Mommy, I just love we house. I love we house. I love we house. It has made me feel so happy to know that God has provided for us a roof over our head that he is comfortable with. Now, he is saying these things, natural children playing all along. He's not aware that today is yesterday was his birthday. So I hugged him and I started praying with him. And I said, you know what today is? He said, no. He said, today is Christmas. I started to laugh. I said, no, today is not Christmas. I said, today is your birthday. He said, oh, serious? I thought it was next week. I said, no, today is your birthday. And I explained to him, I said, Mommy, sorry that I couldn't provide anything for you. And, we have nothing in the house to eat whatsoever. He was like, okay, Mommy, that is okay. He said, okay. So I looking at him in my mind, it's like, this child is so small and have a mature mind like this. Now he went ahead and he started playing with his toys, normal. I asked him, I said, are you hungry? Are you okay? He said, no, Mommy, I'm not hungry. I said, you sure? Now I am asking this question to him, but knowing it has nothing to do, but I just want to make sure that he was okay. Around after 12 now, he came and he said, Mommy, I'm starting to feel a little hungry. Well, I broke down crying because all I'm stating in my mind is, what am I going to give my child to eat? Gas gone, no food in the house. I had one pack soup there that I took out the seasoning from, was to make a meal a few days prior when I had a little gas in the tank. So the pack soup was just there with the noodles alone in it. I took it and I placed it in a container. Those containers were what would keep your food hot or cold. I placed it in there and I boiled some water in the electric kettle and I threw it over it. Looking in my seasoning container, I saw a half pack of the pack soup seasoning that was remaining. I took it and I placed it inside of it and I gave him to eat. And he came and he was like, "Mommy, you ever try barbecue pack soup before?" So I started laughing. I said, "Boy, what kind of nastiness is it talking about barbecue pack soup? Now it have barbecue sauce there." I said, "What kind of nastiness is it talking about barbecue pack soup?" Here, I'm going to play it and you will see the flavor. And now I laugh in it because this little child so contented. He do business. He took the barbecue sauce and he put it over the noodles and he mixed it up. So when he tasted here, Mommy, you see, I invent a good flavor here now, barbecue pack soup flavor. So I laugh and going through all my pain, crying and these things to know he is bringing me joy. So I laugh. And so when I really did taste the pack soup, it really did taste, it tastes good. It had a nice smoky barbecue flavor. So Mr. Man took his little bowl and he gone inside, he filled some water in the pipe and he gone inside and he sit down and he eat. In my mind, I sat down there staring at him and I was like, "God, thank you. It may not be what he was expecting or what he actually wanted or what I could have provided for him, but I thank you for giving him a meal that will fill his stomach at least for a few hours, at least." He sat there and he eating. "You need, Mommy, you want some? Mommy, I want to make sure you eat too." And I said, "No, baby, you eat. Mommy want to make sure you eat." He sat there and he ate his barbecue flavored pack soup. He ate them all. He drank his water, he put his bowl and his cup in the sink. He gone back playing. "Yeah, Mommy, that pack soup tasting real good, you know. You know, I'm going to start to sell that now." So I only laughing because this child is saying things to have me laughing. But it just goes to show sometimes in life, God does know the children that you need for your life. Before they are formed in your womb, He already mold them. He already put them the way that He know that will benefit and help your life. God give me contented children, and when I mean literally all my children are contented, they are contented. Even my oldest son, when I explained to him, I said, "Mommy, sorry, Mommy, you know, can't provide. Right now, you know the situation." He was like, "Oh, I okay, Mommy, that is okay." He was normal. It has some other children would have known, stressed their out, cried. Not my children. They are contented children, every single one of them.
Wow. So we are back.
Real interesting story.
Very interesting story.
You understand? I know the part of the story that the director took from that day is he going and try barbecue
pack soup.
Well,
that's a joke.
Yeah.
I really was moved by the story to know that that lady had nothing to eat in she house. And for her son's birthday, all she had was a pack soup with no sauce, with no seasoning.
None of the seasoning thing for it.
Right? And that story movement. To know that it have people in the country that don't have nothing in the house to eat. And they have children.
Yeah. But always hard.
All they understand what happening there. The woman have living in she house with her children and she don't have nothing to eat. She praying that the child will say you hungry. And when she say you hungry, I realize she says she never say what she eat. Because she eat nothing at all. You see, the pack soup she get the boy, you know.
Yeah.
And she tastes it and she said, really tasting good. Right?
Even though it wasn't tasting good heavy,
Yeah.
at that point, it tasting good.
It tasting good.
Because that's all you have. You understand?
And I would have really liked to reach out to this woman. Caller.
Caller, good evening.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm just calling because the mics on your two guys are heavy and you see you can barely hear what they're saying. Could you adjust it, please?
All right, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Let me check it on the
You
YouTube.
can hardly hear what the woman say.
No, she said our mics.
Oh.
Yeah, the mics. It's very low.
Our mics
and this has been going on for a couple of days, but I said I had some time tonight, so let me call you all.
All right, cool.
But where
are you watching
listening?
on TV or YouTube?
On the TV.
What channel?
I think this is channel, just says Real TV. Let me check it back and see.
Which network you have?
32?
Channel 32, yeah.
All right.
Maybe it's in network here, darling.
Maybe, probably is the CB network.
No, put it back on 32. I'm not getting any clip on 32. 1 second, please.
Because we are very loud on our phones. We listening on very loud on our phone.
Yes, it is the channel 32. Okay.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because on the YouTube here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the YouTube loud.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
We are loud on the YouTube, but you gotta check the TV channel.
You hear loud again, eh?
YouTube loud.
Yeah, we're very loud on the YouTube and things, so maybe it is the service provider that you're getting the problem from. All right? We're getting our next call coming in. Hi. Caller, good evening.
Good evening, TC and Heavy.
Love and respect. What's going on?
God, here now, man. You see that video? That video sent me right back. I was 6 years old. At Christmas, we had nothing in the house to eat. My father used to drive taxi. 5 children. The night man who used to work the car crashed the car.
Wow.
So no money at all. Yeah, now. And the sugar water, I didn't get. I was the eldest. I didn't get. My 2 brothers after me didn't get. It's the 2 baby ones.
Who gets sugar water?
And I was the only girl. And the 2 baby ones is who get the sugar water.
Wow.
The rest of us, who used to suck finger, we suck our finger. And I remember saying, Daddy, I'm hungry. And I lie on my daddy back with my thumb in my mouth. And he said, don't worry, baby, just know something will happen. Somebody may bring something for us. And let me tell you, we passed the whole day hungry. And in the evening, a fireman, friend of my father owned, he came with a canvas bag. I don't know if all you know that canvas bag.
Yeah, the green bag, yeah.
With big eyelets and it had a drawstring.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when that bag came, and I see food come out of that bag, TC and Heavy, it have a God above. And I want to tell that lady, I'm 70 years old, and that story bring tears to my eyes. That Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Nothing. Honey, somebody going to bring something for you. Don't worry. Keep on praying and keep the faith. And those children, God bless them. They were like us when we were small.
All right, darling.
Because
Thanks.
we didn't murmur. All right? So I want to tell her, I don't know if she could give all her number and so on.
Yeah,
we call, we could get it, and a little pass, we could pass.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Yes.
All right, darling, thank you very much.
We will try to get on to that lady. We will try to get on to her.
Caller.
Caller, good evening.
Caller.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Heavy.
Hey, KFC, what's going on?
They are taking to the the story, touching water, TI.
Yeah,
TI get dry. But the story is sad. After the story, feel the train. But the end of the story, she say the close down super on the rapid and forestries.
One never say nothing about no CPF European forestries. She never say which part she was working.
KFC
she never say nothing like
KFC behave yourself tonight.
KFC.
Who hungry?
Yeah, today not for, I like my director for that. KFC, we don't do that today.
We don't do that today.
Not on that story like this.
Nah. We don't,
all right?
We don't politicize that.
We don't even think about going down that road today. KFC, watch yourself today, tread light. Because I very emotional when it comes to things like this. Because let me tell you something, right? And director, don't take no calls. Let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something. I am very passionate for things like this because the problem with this for me is who feels it, knows it.
Correct.
And nobody here feel it like me. I grew up in a house with a mother and 3 siblings, right? And a father who was 48 and decided to not help because he couldn't be with my mother, right? And he decided to spite us. He decided to not do anything for us. So I know about getting up in the morning with nothing to eat at all. Nothing. I know about watching my mother in her face and seeing her cannot provide for us. Right? And that there is one of the reasons why I just go to the end to help anybody. Rice and curry mango or rice porridge, I could have put my neck on a block that is what I'm eating today for months. Not for days and heavy.
For months.
Rice porridge with milk, with just sugar in it, or just so. For months. White rice with a little bit of sugar in it and that is it. Eat that. Because there was nothing else. And I will share one short story with all you. So they could understand this. There was a day that my mom sent my brother by my father because he was always fortunate. He always had money. Right? So she sent him, she take her last and give him to take the bus from Sour to San Fernando and the bus from San Fernando to Palo Seco. Heavy. Right? And we had nothing to eat that Saturday morning.
Right.
And Sunday, wake up, nothing. We had no breakfast, nothing. And I saw my brother coming up the hill about close to lunchtime heavy.
The Sunday, which is the next day?
Yeah, which is Sunday, close to lunchtime. And my mom told him, when you get the money, pass in the market
and pick up
this and that and thing to cook. And I saw him coming up the hill and he had a bag in his hand. And I felt a sigh of relief, and this lived with me forever. I felt this sigh of relief like, yeah, boy, we getting things to eat today.
Yeah.
And when my brother reached, my father sent him back with bare passage. And this is not to ridicule my father in any way. Because I love my father because after all of that was said and done, as we get older, he was there for us. Right? And I'm speaking about when we were already adults. So it's not to ridicule him. Right? But that day, my brother came with a bag, a green fig. When my father went in the back and picked some green fig and sent him back up the road with that. And bare passage to come back up the road. And I am telling you.
And this is the next day.
And this is the next day. And I'm telling you, my father had money. He could have sent money.
Right.
Right? And I'm making up this. Right? A bag of green fig. Right? You know, for Corpus Christi, you used to plant your little okra. And this and
it's
that.
a plant, for
Right?
Lent. You're planting for Lent.
You're planting? Right. Corpus
for
Christi, you come out, you plant your little corn.
Yeah.
Okra and peas is where you used to plant. Because you used to get seeds in that, right?
Yeah.
We had on top of the bank behind the house, had an okra tree with 2 okra on it heavy. And I don't like okra at all. Never eat okra in my life. You can't get me to eat no fried okra, no kind of okra. No kind of okra.
Yeah.
My mother fried that okra and boiled the fig. and fry it with salt and bird pepper. I could never forget that.
Salt, bird pepper, green
Salt.
fig, and okra.
Yes. And 2 okra alone, I'm telling you, Nevi.
Only 2 okra?
2 okra. I tell you, I remember this.
2 okra
like
and
it was
Hannah green
yesterday.
fig.
And she put the oil in the pot. She cut up the okra very small and she fried it up.
With the green fig?
With the green fig. And, well, she boiled the green fig
Right
before,
first, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And she cut up the green fig in, right?
Yeah,
She
and-
fried it up with bird pepper
And salt.
salt heavy. Heavy. That day, that thing tastes like macaroni pie, fried rice, callaloo.
I don't want to laugh at
I'm
this,
not laughing.
but I
You
don't
see,
say-
I'm not
I know you're
laughing.
laughing.
You see, I'm not
But no,
laughing.
you say it tastes like macaroni pie and callaloo.
Callaloo, baked chicken. Heavy, that thing tastes like baked chicken. When no come out the oven. Daddy. So I understand what it is to be a child. Not the parent, you know.
Yeah.
A child that don't know how mommy going to feed us.
Correct.
So you see, when things like that comes to me,
Yeah.
I am one going to put my 110% behind it to make sure that somebody else have a plate of food on the
Correct,
table.
correct.
We're going to take the break and we're going to come back with our final half an hour.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC. Now it's we turn.
Planning a concert, conference, wedding, or cultural celebration? Let Real TV broadcast your event to the world. From live streaming and on-air coverage to global reach across TV and online platforms, we make sure your big moments are seen and heard everywhere. We offer professional production, worldwide exposure, and an unforgettable impact. Don't just host your event. Let us share it with the world. Contact Real TV today, where your story becomes everyone's experience.
Call us today at 292-6470 or WhatsApp us at 384-7142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
Hello, I am Astrid Morillo, Mrs. Congeniality, a bilingual Venezuelan living in Trinidad. I invite you to join me for an exciting new program, La Voz Latina, where we will highlight the achievements, challenges, businesses, and culture of the Latin community in Trinidad and Tobago, including the food, music, talents, immigration experiences, and more. Join me every Saturday and Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. for conversations that celebrate our voices, our stories, and our community. Coming soon to Real TV.
Diwali preparations can be quite stressful, especially when you have a hectic schedule. Luckily, at PremSing.com, I get my Diwali essentials all in one place. With a click of a button, I can get my diyas, decorations, lights, sweet boxes, sweet mixes, groceries, knickknacks, and more. I enjoy shopping online because I can enjoy the store specials here too, like this reduced price box of wax diyas and decorations.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC. Now it's we. Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy NTC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Bring me reason. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport. Yeah, we go in there. The voices of young and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC. Now it's we turn. Government strong when the people speak. Solutions real, not once a week. Talk about crime, but we talk about cure. Hope and change for rich and poor. Local news and international view. We reasoning proud and staying true. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC, it's the people's turn. Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy NTC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport, yeah, we go in there. Voices up young and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC, now it's we turn. Government strong when the people speak. Solutions real, not one so weak. Talk about crime, but we talk about cure. Hope and change for rich and poor. Local news and international view. We reasoning proud and staying true. This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC, it's the people's turn. Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy NTC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport, yeah, we go in there. Voices up young and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew. This is the future of talk. We stand in.
Right, so we are back.
So we are back.
Heavy.
Yes.
This is, as I explained to people before, I don't joke with them thing at all.
Yeah.
This is not a joking matter.
Yeah.
This is this young lady, right? Most of us going and sleep comfortable tonight.
Yeah.
Most of us getting up in the morning and eat bread with egg and sausage.
Most of us know
bread
where
and
next meal coming from.
Bread, egg, and sausage.
Sausage.
You understand? They're eating bread and egg alone. We're eating sausage alone. We're eating bread, egg, and sausage.
And sometimes you put cheese in it.
And cheese. Right? While this lady is going to get up and don't even know where the next meal coming from. And that is a joking matter. KFC have to do better than that. We don't do them thing.
See pepper and you
We don't do them thing.
The woman never say what you
understand?
She never say if she was walking nowhere.
If you want to see me and you really fall out when it comes to situations like this,
you can't
I do joke with that.
Yeah, TC don't joke with that.
You understand? We have a call
We have
coming
a call on
through.
the line.
Give us a call. Caller, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, caller. Go ahead.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, good night. I would like to say something on just
What we'll have to do first, right?
We have to get in contact with the lady.
We'll have to get in contact with her.
We have to reach out to the lady, right? Listen.
And I'm not hearing you.
Once that you have
All right, no problem.
All right. So what we'll do is the director will take your number.
Yeah.
Right? And we will get in contact with her, and then we will.
Yeah, and we'll get in contact with you.
Yeah, and then we'll get.
All
right, man. Love and respect. This is what we like about this program. This program, people just reach out
Somebody
immediately.
sent that video for me, and I decided I'm going to play it on the show.
Yeah.
Right? Because that video really touched my soul.
Yeah.
You understand? And I feel it's only right that the people here were going on with people in Trinidad.
Caller.
Hello, good night.
Yeah, good evening.
Night, caller.
Sincerely, I watched that clip. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we hear you, reporter.
Yes, man. Let me tell you something. It just be that is probably on the first. It has stop people in this country that we especially the communities where we are walking around, we are driving around. But let me tell you something. To that lady and her family are going to listen to the program. We're going to hold this administration to its work. You see the budget? You see this budget? This budget must be affected in this country that we must talk about it for the rest of the life. Just at home, they're talking about around them for the rest of the life, all this squander and mismanaging money in this country. This is real, you know. You supermarket owners, let me tell you one thing. Remember, the root of the country is what's going to keep this place balanced. And when people cannot put food on table, and governments come into place and put people in place to make food prices reach people, be a part of that movement, you know. Don't be able to come to you and make it better in this country. And I feel they should bring back the price control in this country because it is closer time. Now, what's price control? Right now, the same milk, the same condensed milk in one grocery, selling for about 10 different prices in all different groceries all over the country. You can't get on with that no more, you know. You know that Kamala Kusanis has been asking you to put strong price control over this food. But let me tell you something. There's people who home in a house all day and eat nothing else more than 2 pieces of wing. A lot of people cutting wings in half and calling them 2 wings and children eating that and surviving. That's why they have to eat to study. You see, I had to make it this way. I hope I hear only hear Mr. Only hear Mr.
Yeah, we hear you.
No, we have to make this thing. We have to make this thing working over there because let me tell you something. Change in government and taking policy in place. We come like we just damaging the self of the people. You see that food control. You see the food on the people table. Just imagine we have government take back food card from people who could have barely put food on table in this country. This is what we're here, you know. According to TCNA, this is not about no CPAP and no Europe. This is not about that. We don't care what people. But you see when you go to the grocery, right now in Trinidad, you go $1,000 in the grocery, you see they're making no grocery.
Yeah, that making no sense. Yeah.
$100 in the grocery making nothing.
But a big pack of rice last every month costing $100 flat.
Yep.
And these children are in the street, you have to feed them by. So mama comes, I tell you tonight, please, only let us vote and let us program Clover reach people by making sure your price control and NFM the flour mill. That is our own majority. We have shares in it. Let this thing work for the poor people. No, we don't care if you charge them $1 million for the speed. I don't have a problem with that because me and that to them. But you see that food, make sure that people get it and they save your country. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago reporter.
Thank you. Thank you, reporter.
Thank you, reporter.
Thank you, reporter.
I cannot disagree with you with the price control thing because trying to control prices in a free market economy is kind of difficult. Reason for that is that the majority of the food is imported. And when you get imported food, all the imports come in at one cost, right? And then when it has to distribute, the transportation have a cost, the overhead have a cost. If it's refrigerated food, then that have a cost to run the refrigerators. Everything have a cost. Employees, lights, everything. A supermarket have expenses too. You understand? So you really can't tell a man he can't sell this for that because you don't know he have expense when the man come. Or you might tell him, okay, we have to sell it for that price, but you have to sell them about 4 or 5 workers because you can't pay them if you have to keep that price. Caller.
ITC.
Caller, good evening.
Toronto in the house again.
Yes, Toronto.
Thanks for saying late for me. But you see that clip you guys run there?
Yeah.
With that mother? One that which she children?
Yeah.
I don't know. But can you guys check about Expo? Where are they in contact with them, please?
Can we do what?
Can you share some info that where I can get in contact with that mother?
As we said, we're gonna get in contact with her.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the information. We're gonna come here with it, and we're gonna work towards sorting out and helping her.
Yeah.
All right.
Even if we can try to get her on the show to do an interview and tell us more, and we could get. If it's one thing we will find her, that is a small place.
We would find her. So by Monday, when we come here, we would have the information, and then we could start to tell you how you could get stuff onto her if it's through us and stuff like that. Because this is not our first rodeo with stuff like this. We have done this before. It have been transparent. It have been transparent. One thing people could call this program and verify is that when we do things like this, it have been transparent.
Yeah.
And the families, we reach out to the families and we bring back results. You know? And we can go back to speak about Fat Boy. We could go back and speak about other people as well, you understand? So, I mean, we will get on to her and we will get on to you and let you know what's going on, all right?
All right.
But again, what booking material is that I call you guys instead the director send the link.
You're breaking up badly. We're not hearing clearly what you're saying.
I said God book in mysterious ways that director sent it to me.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Right?
I have Joel on the chat. Joel.
All right, Joel. Yeah, I see you on the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, respect. Respect.
Doctor, you have any more calls there?
The thing about this is we love to do things like this because at the end of the day, right, this directly fall into family and impacts their life.
Yeah.
You understand? And we have been doing this since on the days of on the next frequency.
On next frequency.
You understand? This is nothing new.
Yeah, we always reach out and help people, right? You have a caller. Caller.
Caller? Caller, good evening. Oh, the person hung up.
Okay.
I could remember when we had the school drive. Hi, good evening.
Hi, I just want to say you all are doing a good job.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I just would like to say that the previous administration didn't do too well running this country.
Yes, we all know.
We all know this. We all understand.
We all
this.
understand that.
That's why we decided to remove them.
All right, have a good night.
All right, man. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right? Yeah. I can remember when we did the little competition across in the next frequency when we were asking people to support our program and bring books and book bag and stationaries, right? And they came and they said, a few people drop a few things downstairs, they fall in. And we went to our room and we saw about 4 bags with stuff, pencils, you know, stationaries and stuff and book bag. Right? About 4 or 5. And we came upstairs and we said, well, yeah, we want to say thanks to the 4 or 5. The person downstairs called and said, no, they come back down. It's not 4 or 5. The pusher next door.
Yeah. Where the pusher next door?
It was an overwhelming support for the future of talk.
Caller.
Yeah, good night, TC. Good night, everyone.
Love and respect. Good evening.
You know, Ahmed, you know what I would like to see that this government do? I would like to see that this government open a pantry in each constituency to provide for the people that have problems to feed themselves and the month on. I want to see that happening in this country because a lot of people don't know. It have people suffering in silence.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
They suffer.
You're speaking the truth.
Yeah.
You see the self-pride take over. Caller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
Yeah, self-pride take over. So when you have something called pride, you may not want your, as people that Trinidad say, do all your business out there.
Correct.
But you know, nevertheless, we can only help who we can help.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's something that has been going on for some years now.
Yeah.
You have people suffering, you wouldn't know that they're suffering. And they only have certain people within our community that is do the kind of help that they need.
Yeah.
And they see, like they say, that's pride, but then again, they see you can't go against a man with the pride. Pride might be the only last thing you have to hold on to.
Exactly.
That is the only little bit of integrity that last government left some of us with.
All right, caller. Thanks so much for your call.
Yeah, brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for your call. All right. Caller, good evening. Welcome.
It's Eddie.
Yeah, man.
I heard my brother TC Eddie. He was responding to the free market. Free market. I want to say this to the country and to the people important to fix up in that open free market was signed by the late Patrick Madden with the oil agreement. We must never forget that and watch. I stand to also double check and check who is signing it. And remember to get a script. Let us know who is signing that free market in this country. It was the same thing. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know the politics. If they see that signing to steal it and bring back the control because they want to build up this country, you know. Yeah, you can't do this country, you know, position in the freedom thing, you know. You have to make it in a way where the people could survive, you know, try that less far below the country that reached this distance in property never return, you know. They never return, you know. If we making that return, they must reach close to the people who root of the country. We ain't giving anything for free, but make opportunities for these people to survive in this country to build back with the damage and the pain and interest of the land to be with. But they meet a government with different, they meet an office where it had things that was giving it to directly remove these things. You see, I like how this program going tonight because see, this program is focusing people thinking and let's come up with the UNC. To deal with this situation, deal with that price control.
Reporter,
like 5 minutes. Yeah.
The government cannot bring back price control. You know why? Because the government is not bringing in food in this country. It's private entities. Listen, if private entities are buying the food and bringing it in here and shipping it in here, right? The government can't tell them how much to sell it for.
I'm glad to say that. Listen to this. I want to respond to you right away.
Go ahead.
Let's dialogue on this. No, the purpose of this country, we have agriculture here, we have manufacturing here. It's not every international need for us to survive at this time. But remember, we building up somewhere. When the delay, we are going to start to use from city instead of apple. It's this same population that was laughing about that. Now remember, we have to come more local now. This is the time to be local because we can't depend on foreign exchange. We can see the foreign exchange so it might be short and so the people have to get on board and work to build this.
All right, thank you. Well, listen off here. As much as I agree with that, we need to reboost our agricultural sector, right? I'm going to tell you what's happening right now. The agricultural sector, right, was deliberately neglected so that the people bringing in food can make more money. So the agriculture sector was always a fast for the past summer years. Back in the days of A&R Robinson, see how far Wake went? When we had buy local, they made a strategic boost into the agricultural sector when they opened all the mega farms and all kind of things. Director, you can't take a call when I'm talking. So,
I'm glad the director take the call and
I'm trying to teach the people something.
Hear why? This whole conversation going on price control and thing, and the woman get pushed aside. And I just sitting here watching.
No, but because he talk about the food, he make the food
cheaper
because of
all
the
right,
food.
I understand that. I understand that, right? But the whole conversation just going in a different direction, and we don't forget the woman.
No, we didn't forget the woman. We didn't forget the woman. I was just telling the reporter that the price control thing cannot work again. We have to come up with some new solution.
Take a call, director. Caller, good evening. Caller, good evening. Caller, good evening. They're listening to TV, so cut them off.
Yeah,
they're listening to
TV.
TV.
They're not listening to the phone.
Yeah, they need to listen to the phone.
Loud.
I understand. We have just about 5 minutes ago, so if you want to get in.
Yeah, get in now.
You can get in now. We haven't, you know the numbers, it's on your screen right in front of you. 744-7325. That's the number right in front of you. As we said, Trinidad is a small place. We will get on to her. we would try to get her at least on a phone interview, and from there, we would know what direction we go in.
Yeah, we could try to get some assistance.
We will try to get some assistance to her and her children.
Even if they get some kind of employment for her, some kind of thing, because she looked like, you know, she could.
Yeah, and of course, reminder that next week, Director, are we gonna have the equipment up and running next week for the what the ground say? What the ground saying? All right, Director said we're working on it, so what the ground saying will be next week. We spoke about it in detail, and we are gonna just be interviewing about 10 people. Short interviews.
Yeah.
And the director is gonna produce it into one nice little package that when we play it, all they will understand what the ground's saying. All right? In terms of the budget, well, maybe hopefully next week we get some data on when the budget is gonna be. All right? And I believe it's gonna be very, very soon. Right? I believe sometime very soon the Prime Minister will come out and say what day is budget day. All right? It's normally on a Thursday that's beyond Parliament. Heavy?
Yeah.
So then they could say Monday.
They will tell us.
Then they could say Monday that Thursday is budget day.
Tomorrow, Friday too is our Parliament. Friday is our Parliament too.
Friday our Parliament as well.
Yeah,
so they could tell us
tomorrow too.
When is budget date. All right, so then you could but we will not be here tomorrow.
No, we won't be here tomorrow.
This is our last and final program for the week.
Yeah. So we'll be back here on Monday.
We'll be back on Monday. Fridays, as we explained to you all, it's very difficult for us. All right? I see we getting one call, so we're going to take that final call, and after that, we're wrapping up. All right? So, caller, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, TC, good evening. Heavy, good evening, man.
Yeah, brother.
Charlieville,
Charlieville, what going on? We're here for a while, man.
I'm glad to see you back up on here, man.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Watch me, when you see you start that program on the ground, I want you to interview me, eh? I have everything to say.
We had a couple, but that is only if there's a man on the ground, eh?
Yeah, well, there's a man on the ground. I just only talk from the ground.
Well,
okay, all right.
Any fellas?
Yeah.
They enjoy that.
Yeah, man, love and respect. People waiting for that part of the program, you know. You see, that part of the program, they are eagerly waiting to hear what the ground is saying.
Correct.
You understand? And because it's not going to be a bias something. We are going to take it to every part of Trinidad and Tobago to hear what the ground is saying. Every part of Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? So sometimes the director may have to reach here like 4 o'clock in the morning. Director, you have any more? He doing so.
Yeah.
You understand? And walk with a sneakers, director. No nice shoes thing. You understand? Because we'll be going into some of these ghettos as well, and you may have to run. You may have to, you may have to do a little running, director.
Put on your running shoes.
Put on your running shoes.
Put on your running shoes.
You understand? But thank you so much, people, for a real nice program this week again.
Correct.
All right?
All right, so you can look out for us on Monday. We'll be back here on the Future of Talk.
Yeah, look out for the reruns tomorrow. Right, the reruns is going to be in the morning tomorrow and in the afternoon as well. So look out for the reruns tomorrow, and I will have a safe weekend. Please have a safe weekend. If you know you're doing illegal things, the police not playing this wrongs, right? They come in guns blazing. So you just check yourself and make sure that you're standing on the side of the law.
Right? So until Monday, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. See you back here on Monday.
Heavy, peace out, peace out. Do the peace. Peace out.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk. Monday to Friday, the people tune in. Bring the reason. Let the truth begin. Politics, justice, and social repair. Education, sport. Yeah, we go in there. The voice rise up young, and elders too. Solutions rising like morning dew.
Or sponsors. The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program were solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of Real TV, its affiliates, or sponsors.